recently I started learning Tagalog, or Filipino, as most people would probably know it by, through Spanish. Now, my Spanish is not at an advanced level yet. However, I can navigate especially the most basic vocabulary, if not all of the most common vocabulary and more. Now, because of this, I think I'm in a unique position to reinforce my memory as it pertains to my Spanish and also form new memories of target language Tagalog L3. So, in pursuit of this language, by learning it in Spanish, by having all of the Tagalog words for my flashcards in Spanish, and having all of my learning material for grammar, etc., in Spanish, I am simultaneously improving my Spanish by immersing in it further and also picking up this brand new language. Now, this is something that people on the language learning subreddit have often recommended, and so far, I seem to be having great results. It seems as though when I only focus on Spanish and I try to entirely lock in on the information and study some information that I already know, but I feel like I should, brush up on, it can sometimes feel like a chore to not be receiving entirely new information, but instead to be refreshing prior knowledge. And so it creates this interesting kind of dynamic where I can simultaneously refresh my prior knowledge while also gaining new knowledge in this new target language. And so I don't intend to speak Tagalog in this video, but I do intend to, in a video coming in the future when I'm a little bit more confident in my pronunciation and feel like I can say some more basic things. But needless to say, I'm very optimistic about this. Jesus Christ, did I get something in my eye? Very optimistic about this language and feeling pretty good about it. I'm gonna show you some of the stuff. I guess I can show you some of the stuff I'm working on. If this would it let me switch? Oh, wait, for some reason, okay, so on this model of camera, I can't actually switch to the inward facing part. So instead, I will try to show you like this, but it appears as though all of the words are inverted or mirrored. So I don't think you can actually read any of that. But needless to say, I have been grinding. I've been doing it. I'm out here. We out here. Let's get it, folks. We love the languages. We love the grind. Let's go. Yeah, just a quick thing to note here as well. Another benefit of doing this is it forces you to think in language number two. So for example, like, I don't know, if I were to look at the word pagkan, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, I would be thinking el significado de pagkan es, and then, in this case, it would be comida. Same thing, you get the idea. El significado de di ako marong mag tagalo, and it would just be no hablo tagalo. You see what I'm doing here. It is a very useful exercise in the brain, because even if you're constantly immersing in the language, you're narrating your daily activities in the language, all things that you should be doing if you are learning a language, you still don't necessarily have yourself surrounded with said language. And so by studying an L3 in that language, you are forcing yourself to think in the language more often and to create new associations with the words, which will only serve to reinforce what you already know. Puede. Esa significa tú puedes. Puede. Esa significa tú puedes. Puede mo akong talangan. Puedes ayudarme. Ayudarme. Puedes ayudarme. Etcétera. Eso es, sí.